Introduction: The Story of Us. For over 4 billion years, life on Earth evolved through natural selection. Then, just 70,000 years ago, one species, Homo sapiens, rose above all others. Today, humans rule the planet. We have built cities, created governments, harnessed nuclear energy, explored outer space, and even begun altering life itself through genetic engineering. But how did we get here? In Sapiens, Yuval Noah Harari argues that human history has been shaped by 3 major revolutions. The Cognitive Revolution, 70,000 BCE. When we developed advanced thinking, storytelling, and cooperation. The Agricultural Revolution, 10,000 BCE. When we transitioned from foraging to farming, creating civilizations. The Scientific Revolution, 1500 CE. When we began using science, technology, and capitalism to reshape the world. Each revolution gave us more power, but also introduced new challenges. This is the story of how we became the most dominant species on Earth. Part 1. The Cognitive Revolution, 70,000 BCE to 10,000 BCE. For millions of years, early humans were just another animal, coexisting with other species like Neanderthals, Denisovans, and Homo erectus. Then, around 70,000 years ago, something changed. A genetic mutation gave Homo sapiens a unique ability: imagination. We developed complex language, allowing us to share abstract ideas, myths, and collective beliefs. Why was this important? Most animals communicate about real-world things. A chimpanzee can warn others about a nearby lion, but it can't talk about an invisible spirit that protects the group. Sapiens, however, could invent stories, religions, laws, nations, money, allowing millions of strangers to cooperate. This ability shaped our history more than anything else. The power of shared myths. A single chimpanzee can dominate a group of 50. A Neanderthal tribe could work together in groups of 100. But Homo sapiens could unite millions under shared beliefs, whether in gods, nations, or money. With this newfound advantage, sapiens spread across the world, outcompeting every other human species. By 30,000 BCE, Neanderthals had disappeared. By 10,000 BCE, sapiens had reached every continent, from Africa to Australia. But wherever we went, mass extinctions followed. Mammoths, giant sloths, and saber-toothed cats vanished, likely due to overhunting. Our intelligence made us the most powerful species, but also the deadliest. Part 2. The Agricultural Revolution, 10,000 BCE to 3000 BCE. For most of history, humans hunted, gathered, and moved in small groups. But around 10,000 BCE, we started farming, triggering the Agricultural Revolution. At first, this seemed like an amazing breakthrough. Crops provided stable food supplies, leading to population growth. But Harari argues that farming was a trap. Why was agriculture a mistake? Farming required more work. Early farmers worked from dawn to dusk, while foragers had more varied diets and leisure time. Disease spread. Crowded villages allowed infections to flourish. Inequality grew. Some people controlled land, leading to class divisions. Humans became dependent. Once a population relied on wheat or rice, returning to foraging was impossible. Yet, agriculture made civilization possible. Surpluses allowed people to specialize. Some became rulers, priests, soldiers, or merchants. Cities formed. Jericho and Uruk were among the first. Writing developed, first to track grain and taxes, then to shape laws and literature. With farming came the first empires, governed by kings and priests. But to maintain order, rulers needed more than laws, they needed shared myths to justify power. Part 3. The unification of humankind, 3000 BCE to 1500 CE. As human societies grew, new forces united them across different cultures. Harari identifies three key unifying forces. 1. Money. The universal story. Money is a fiction, a dollar bill has no intrinsic value, yet everyone believes in it. This shared belief allows trade and cooperation across vast distances. In ancient Mesopotamia, silver was a form of currency. The Roman denarius could buy goods anywhere in the empire. Today, the US dollar is accepted worldwide because people trust it. Money doesn't just buy things, it builds economies and empires. 2. Empires. Conquering and connecting the world. Empires were often brutal, but they also spread technology, trade, and ideas. The Roman Empire built roads and law codes. The Islamic caliphates preserved and advanced scientific knowledge. The British Empire spread industrialization and global trade. Although they ruled through war, empires unified humanity in ways that still shape the modern world. 3. Religion. The power of shared morality. Religions evolved from local tribal gods to universal belief systems like Christianity, Islam, and Buddhism. These religions provided moral codes to govern large societies. Hope and purpose beyond material survival. Political power, influencing rulers and laws. By 1500 CE, humankind was more connected than ever. But the most dramatic transformation was still ahead. Part 4. The Scientific Revolution, 1500 CE to present. For most of history, humans assumed they already knew everything important. But around 500 years ago, a radical idea emerged. We don't know everything, but we can find out. This mindset fueled the scientific revolution, changing the world forever. Observation and experimentation replaced religious dogma. New technologies, microscopes, telescopes, and printing presses expanded knowledge. Empires used science to dominate the world, e.g., European colonialism. The rise of capitalism. The belief in progress and economic growth led to modern capitalism. Banks, stocks, and corporations enabled rapid expansion. Industrialization brought mass production and consumer culture. Today, technology is reshaping our economies faster than ever before. But this power comes with risks. The future. Where are we headed? For the first time in history, humans may reshape their own evolution. Genetic engineering could create superhumans. Artificial intelligence could replace human labor. Space colonization could take us beyond Earth. But these changes raise profound questions. Will future humans still be Homo sapiens? Who will control these technologies? What happens when intelligence is no longer tied to biology? Harari warns that the next revolution, biotechnology and AI, may end Homo sapiens as we know it. Conclusion: a story still unfolding. Sapiens is not just about history, it's about what it means to be human. Our greatest strength is our ability to cooperate through shared beliefs. But as we enter an age of AI, genetic engineering, and space exploration, we must ask, what do we want to become? Will we use our power wisely? The next chapter of humanity is ours to write.